Hello, one and all, and welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one, I'm here to talk about UFC Fight Night's Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Shamil Gaziev. But before getting started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click that notification to get all it is that is new from this channel, your channel, the one and only MMA Vision Analysis, the heavyweight division in the UFC. I've said it so many times. It's so hard to predict outcomes of fights, and all of these guys are so well matched. It's very, very difficult to predict outcome of fights in that division in particular, unless we're talking about Francis Ngannou or Jon Jones, who the latter has not had enough experience in the heavyweight division, really for me to put him with Francis Ngannou, and we're talking about Jon Jones here. But last night's performance from Rozenstruik was absolutely top drawer, and I don't count Rozenstruik out of the mix, even though he's had losses. He's lost to Ngannou in one of the most brutal knockouts that I've ever seen, but still that does not count a fighter in the heavyweight division, the like of Rozenstruik, out of the mixture. Obviously a win last night, it puts him in the right direction to perhaps some point in the future challenge more top contenders, and perhaps 2-3 fights from now he can challenge for the title. All of these guys are scary one punch knockout artists, and I've said this so many times. Some people thought last night's performance from Shamil was a disappointment, but you just cannot count Jairzinho out. To be honest with you, he is one of the scariest fighters in that heavyweight division, and last night's performance was a great testament to that. Now, where does Jairzinho go from here? I would like to see Jairzinho fight other top contenders in that heavyweight division, and like I said, in that heavyweight, it's so difficult to predict. All of these guys can knock each other out with a single punch, pretty much, unless we're talking about Francis Ngannou. And I think Francis is perhaps the only fighter that fought in that heavyweight division in terms of recent times that's pretty much I would pretty much give Francis Ngannou the edge over anybody that he's fighting in that heavyweight division. Obviously, Francis is no longer in the UFC as of now, but I think that name still kind of lingers in the background, and we can be ready for. We can expect a Francis return at any point in the next year and a half. So that's not out of the realm of a possibility for Ngannou to come back. But top contenders, the like of Rozenstruik, are not to be counted out. With all respect to Jon Jones and Stipe, but Rozenstruik, obviously, definitely a knockout artist in that division, and we have to also consider him as a top contender. And if he stays on this trajectory, who knows what will happen 3-4 fights down the line. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and like, subscribe for more.